Hello, it's Miss Amanda. So I wanted to make a video for our small group this week, which is Play-Doh shapes. And in your kit that you picked up either last week or the week before, maybe you're picking it up sometime this week, you'll find some Play-Doh. Miss Amanda's trying to get her Play-Doh out. I have some white Play-Doh. Everyone got a thing of Play-Doh. And you'll find some shape Play-Doh mats in there. They have shapes on either side of the paper and they're laminated. So what we're going to do is we're going to work our Play-Doh. So I want you to take your Play-Doh and I want you to work it in your hands. The more you work it, the more pliable and malleable it becomes. Those are some big words, but it becomes easier to manipulate and easier to use. So use your hands. Now, Miss Amanda wants you to squeeze just like she's squeezing. See how I'm kind of just squeezing it? And I'm working my fingers and working my muscles in my hand. I'm just squeezing it and using it. You can pinch off some. Don't want the whole thing. And just maybe you see if you can press it as hard as you can. And then squeeze it with both hands. Squeeze it with your fingertips. So what we're going to do, after you get your Play-Doh going, and I want you to pick a shape, one of your shape mats. I'm going to pick one of mine. Mine are on paper, so mine aren't exactly like yours because I don't have it in my classroom. I picked this shape. Does anyone remember what this shape was? It has 4 sides that are all the same. Starts with an S. Square. That's a square. So whatever shape you picked out, I picked out a square. And I'm going to tilt my camera down so you can kind of see what I'm going to do. But I want you to I'm going to make 4 snakes. And to make a snake is you take your Play-Doh, you put it in your palm of your hand like this, take the other palm of your hand, and we're just going to roll it. See how it's getting longer as Miss Amanda rolls it? You can roll it fast, you can roll it slow, you can reposition your palms so that and what it does is it rolls out the Play-Doh and gets it so that kind of turns into like a straight line or like a snake kind of thing, right? But all you use is the palm of your fingers and just roll them back and forth, back and forth. This is really good. Working your fingers, guys. You guys are doing a lot of work. And then I'm just going to lay this one right there. So there's one side, and then we're going to pinch off some more. Whatever shape you're doing. If you're doing a circle, you would do 1 snake all the way around, which I'll demonstrate that in a minute. If you're doing a triangle, you would need 3 snakes. This is a great way just to work our hands, and then maybe we can show what else we can make with Play-Doh. I'm gonna put my next one. I'm actually gonna pinch this one off a little bit so that they're the same size. Now I got 2, so now I gotta make 2 more. I'll pinch off a little bit more. But it's amazing how you can take a little bit of Play-Doh and just rub it between the palm of your hands and just back and forth, back and forth. You can do it fast. You can do it slow. It takes practice to do this, but it's a great, fun way to do it. And then once you make one of these, just keep doing it. And it's amazing how long your Play-Doh will get. So there's my 3rd side. So I have 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more to make my square, right? Because we have a square is 4 sides that are all the same. Whereas a rectangle is 4 sides, has 4 corners, and has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. And our circles have no sides, right? They're just 1 continuous all the way around, right? And so there is my 4th one, and I made a square. What shape did you make? There's lots of shapes we can make. I can take some of these snake pieces and watch this magic. Are you ready? I'm going to put that away so you can see. You can make, what shape is that? It's an oval. And if you really want to make a circle, circle's a little more round. You can manipulate your Play-Doh Your Play-Doh is malleable. Remember, we learned that word at the start of this. And there is Miss Amanda's circle. I have an oval and a circle, and I made a square. What other shapes do you think you can make with your Play-Doh? Do you think you could make a triangle or a heart or a trapezoid or an octagon? There's so many things you can do with your Play-Doh. And then once you've made your shapes and you still want to play with some Play-Doh, you can make, what about a snowman? What would you need to make a snowman? Miss Amanda's got some white Play-Doh. I actually have a little snake going right here. See? I can give him a little bit of a nose, and you can use your craft sticks and maybe poke some eyes in. And then when you're all done with your Play-Doh, you just can squish it out. But always remember, when we're done with our Play-Doh, right? We put it back in our container. Make sure it all gets in. Because if we don't put it in our container and put the lid on, what happens to our Play-Doh? That's right, it gets all dried up. So you're going to take your lid, you're going to put it on top, and I want you to press down with your thumbs like this until you hear like a snap sound. That means your Play-Doh is all sealed up and it won't dry out. And then you'll have your Play-Doh for a really long time. When you close your Play-Doh up, it doesn't get all crumbly and icky. And when you're ready to play with it again, take it out, make it manipulate with your fingers and make it malleable, and then play. But always, always, always ask your bigger person before you play with Play-Doh. Make sure you're in a space where Play-Doh can be done. Make sure you clean up your mess and have fun with it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this small group activity. I'm excited to do this small group activity. I love Play-Doh. Play-Doh is an amazing tool. I'll see you guys soon.